Good evening and welcome everyone. My name's Simone Schinkel and I'm the CEO of Music Victoria. Firstly, I'd like to pay my respects to the traditional owners of the sacred land on which we are celebrating tonight, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and I'd specifically like to welcome any First Nations guests. Not that I can see you in the audience, but welcome. We're going to be starting in just a moment, but I want to run through a few things before the cameras start rolling as we are live broadcasting. Firstly, this is a 2-hour show with no intermission. Please respect our performers, nominees, winners and inductees by turning off your phone and staying in your seats until the end. Secondly, this is your party, so please participate. Please cheer and clap extra loudly. We've been in lockdown for 262 days. Let's enjoy this. Number 3, COVID safety is paramount. We appreciate your cooperation with the Melbourne Recital Centre, but please wear your mask while you're sitting down. It's highly recommended because we're not socially distanced inside. To our nominees, if you are announced as a winner, please make your way to the steps on either side of the stage to accept your award. We're on a very tight timing, so speeches need to be limited to 1 minute, and if you go over, we'll have to play probably your own music or something to shoo you off, but please don't let it come to that. Last but not least, you're all invited to join us for post-show drinks at the Colour Club in Carlton. For the first couple of hours, we'll be providing free beers, courtesy of Brick Lane, and free margaritas, courtesy of Mosh Ticks. The venue has a limited capacity, so don't dilly-dally, but there will be some great DJs on. At the Music Victoria Awards and after party, we invite you to be your very best self. Every guest is responsible for upholding the event as a safe space for us all to celebrate in, and the staff and I are always here if you need us. Thanks to all our sponsors, our funders, the crew, our board, our staff, Channel 31 and the event producer Laura Imbruglia, and thank you for coming. Enjoy!
Good evening and welcome to the 17th Annual Music Victoria Awards. Before we begin proceedings, we invite Wurundjeri Elder Bill Nicholson to the stage to deliver a welcome to country. Please make him welcome.
Thank you. Wiminjika, Gabamallamangil, Balambunyalabu, Wurundjeri Balak, Nirina Maranbik, Bill Nicholson. That is the language of this land, spoken for tens of thousands of years, the language of the Wurundjeri people, called Woiwurrung. Welcome and greetings. Good day from the Wurundjeri people. My name is Uncle Bill Nicholson. First of all, I'd just like to thank tonight's organisers for this very special night, the awards ceremony, for incorporating a welcome to country. It's a great sign of respect and something that I'll mention at the end of the welcome that actually is very important when you're actually welcome to country. I'd like to acknowledge my elders past. I wouldn't be here without them. And any of the mob that might be in the audience, I'd like to acknowledge your elders too. You would understand that we are here because of their strength and their resilience, and we are a very resilient and strong culture, and we are going to continue to be here for another 40, 50,000 plus years. I'd also like to acknowledge our fallen clans and warriors. Unfortunately, the Maribyrnong people are no longer with us, but they cared for this land just like my ancestors, and I'd like to acknowledge them. I'd also like to acknowledge all of our cultural leaders today, of all age groups, that are proud of their culture and identity and love to share it with the wider community now called Australia. The Wurundjeri people are the people of the Birrarung or the Barang, or you would know as the Yarra River, our symbol of our physical and spiritual connection to this sacred land. In our culture, we have a creator spirit named Bunjil. He gave us the land to care for, the laws to live by and life to enjoy, creating a very efficient, responsible, knowledgeable, fit and healthy culture. And being here at an awards ceremony, I'd just like to share with you as well. For thousands of years, music and song have been part of our ceremonies to remind us who we are, to remind us about our laws, and to share our knowledges with our neighbours and extending throughout the rest of the continent, something we call songlines, which was a very strong cultural part of keeping our people knowledgeable and connected. Now, colonial times were difficult. Let's learn from the past. Let's never let it happen again. One of the biggest frustrations I have is we were excluded from the economy and actually being called human beings till about 50 odd years ago, which unfortunately causes a lot of traumas for our people today. So like I said, we're still moving towards reconciliation. If you want to take one particular word away tonight from the language of this land, it's Jindi Warabak. It means unity or reconciliation. We need to create that in this country so we can all have a bright future moving forward and hopefully a sustainable future. So the Welcome to Country is actually a law ceremony. You had to go through the ceremony to access our resources. We would also smoke you to spiritually cleanse you and the ceremony ground. Now, they won't let me light fires up on stage tonight, so I'd just like to say, to feel truly welcome, you must respect this land. And like I said at the start, I feel a lot of respect. I'm here representing thousands of years of connection to country. So I'd like to say to you all, Wiminjika Wurundjeri Biik, welcome to Wurundjeri country. Have a great night.
Hello, everyone. And welcome to the 2021 Music Victoria Awards at the stunning Melbourne Recital Centre, presented by PBS and Triple R. And what a beautiful venue this is tonight. And you're gorgeous as well. It's been a long time. You look beautiful. And it's been a long time since we've all worn sparkles, so please enjoy. My name's Miff Warhurst and I am your host for this evening. Very excited to be so. Thank you so much for that beautiful welcome to country as well. I'd like to introduce our partners, Auslan, stage left. Round of applause, please. Who will be interpreting our event. Our YouTube live stream is also being live captioned, and we're also on the telly tonight. So if you're sitting next to someone you shouldn't be, bad luck. You can also catch us on Channel 31. Now, we've got a lot to get through tonight. Time is tight, so let's get right on with the show. Kicking us off, we have a collaborative effort between musician, composer Mindy Menwang and also producer Tim Shiel. Folks, I want you to put your hands together, make a lot of noise for both of them performing Hidden Chi. Mindy Menwain there and Tim Shield, beautiful stuff. Now we know it's a music award show. The music started, brilliant stuff. This is, as I said, the 17th Annual Music Victoria Awards, and each year these awards celebrate the best that Victoria has to offer, and my goodness, we have a lot. We are a music state, and whilst the past 2 years have certainly been very, very trying, our community has continued to create and produce incredible music. Our nominees for 2021 have triumphed over significant adversity. It's been the biggest thing to have happened to all of us, I think, and you all deserve a bit of extra love and also respect for your achievements and your output in this time. Thank you for still creating. Before we get tonight's awards underway, we also want to acknowledge the judges, very important. In 2021, the Music Victoria Awards judging panel was the largest one yet, and it included 152 judges across the various categories and all across Victoria. These people are broadcasters, they're journalists, programmers, academics, record store owners, experts, Victorian music obsessives, and a whole lot more. Music Victoria thanks our independent and volunteer judges and the chairs for their hard work and passion for our music community. That's what makes it so strong. And you've got to meet some of them now. Please welcome our very first guest presenter to the stage to kick off the industry-voted categories. Introducing Chair of the Folk Panel, Director of the National Celtic Folk Festival and past Executive Officer of Folk Alliance Australia, Una McAlinden.
Thank you. Hello. So the nominees for the Best Folk Act are Charmer Finches, Erica Branham, Karen Fields, Lucy Wise, and Maple Glider. And the winner of the Best Folk Act, Charmer Finches.
It's not until now that I realize the injuries left hidden inside.
Thank you so much. Wow, cannot believe it. Thank you so much, Music Victoria. This is such an honour to receive this award. It's been such a wild year, and we'd really like to thank everyone who supported us along the way, and particularly making an album this year.
Huge thanks to our patrons who have helped us fund our album, and our producer Daniel Ledwell from Canada, and our good folk from our label Anti-Fragile Music over in New York.
Yeah, we'd really also love to thank our parents for their undying support and encouragement throughout the year.
And our little brother.
Yeah. Lastly, we'd like to thank all the radio presenters who have spun our songs. We really appreciate that, and anyone who's ever come to a show and bought some of our merch or anything like that, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, and a huge congrats to all the other nominees. You're all such wonderful musicians, and we can't wait to jam with you at festivals in the near future. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Our next guest is a long-time broadcaster at Triple R and has been presenting her country radio show Twang for 25 years. Please welcome Chair and Judge of the Best Country Act panel, Denise Hylands.
Hello, and to all of you winners who will be coming up here, please come up to the podium where the announcer is, and then the trophy will be right there. But good on you, Charmer Finches. I'm extremely pleased to be presenting this award this evening. Country music's had a big year here in Victoria, and it was a really tough decision settling on the top 5. Tragically, we suffered the loss of one of our judges and very good friend, long-time advocate of country music and presenter of PBS Radio's Acid Country, Mr. David Hurd, this year. Yeah. David contributed so much to this community, and we love him and miss him. That was hard to say. We thank him for all his tireless passion, and another round of applause for David Hurd. He deserves it. And the nominations for Best Country Act are... That'd be Ben Mastwick and his Millions. The lovely Georgia State Line. James Ellis and his Jealous Guys. Lachlan Bryan and the Wilds.
I buried all my crimes.
And the Weeping Willows. And the winner of Best Country Act at the Music Victoria Awards 2021 is the Weeping Willows.
Today the black crow found me. The sins in my eyes it can see. It saw the life I stole. Now it's waiting for my soul. Today the black crow found me.
So I gotta give you a hug.
Oh my goodness, that wasn't very COVID safe, was it? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, this is a complete surprise. Thank you so much to Music Victoria. This is a huge honour for us. Congratulations to all the finalists who just all happen to be our greatest friends as well. That's Lachlan Bryan, The Wilds, Georgia State Line, James Ellis and the Jealous Guys, Ben Mastwick and his Millions. You've inspired us.
Amazing
You've
stuff.
encouraged us. You kept us going throughout these last couple of years, and you make this country/old country communities so very special.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I want to thank the judges and the Melbourne Recital Centre and all the incredible sponsors tonight. It's just incredible.
Yeah, and the wonderful Music Victoria for all the hard work they do in promoting and advocating for Victorian music. We'd especially like to thank everyone who got us here, or the reason that we are here, which is our engineers, Roger Bergadaz, Ryan Freeland and Adam Dempsey, our musicians, David Pilch, Luke Moller, Nick Charles and James Church. All of the wonderful country music radio presenters. Honestly, no one knows who we are anyway, but no one would know, but even more so without you guys. And of course our wonderful publicists, Stuart Coop and Paz.
That's our call to get off. Thanks again, folks.
Introducing CEO of Australia Reggae Radio and Chair of the Reggae and Dancehall Judging Panel, Zare Demas.
The nominees for Best Reggae and Dancehall Act are Distant Future.
Someday, one time, mama have to get a smile again. Maybe miseducated.
Jatong.
Them getting oh so dread. When so many people them are gonna misled. Chanting to praise on the Lord. I am on a
Jawise Productions.
chanting on everything I do. Sunday does a rock, we can't hide it.
Marvin Priest.
Looking at my mind first, they never seen goal.
Monkey Mark.
Motion me never need to. Will up with the pressure if me never reach you. All of them I wonder where me getting these.
And the winner is Jawise Productions.
Yes, bless and love everyone. I would like to give thanks to everyone that helped me to come here tonight. You know, all my friends that were nominee as well. My band Crown Heights got nominee, Marvin Priest, Jatang, Distant Future. So I'd like to thank everyone. PBS also, and Australian Reggae Radio for spinning my tunes. And just, it's a blessing to be here tonight. And thank you for Music Victoria for making this, open this space for reggae in here. And thank you very much. Nothing else to say. Bless up.
Please welcome the longtime co-chairs of the experimental judging panel. They are producer for the City of Melbourne Flash Forward Project and co-curator of Make It Up Club, Annalie Koenig, and experimental noise musician, historian, freelance writer and journalist, Lisa McInerney.
The nominees for Best Experimental or Avant-Garde Act are Artie Jardou, Candle Snuffer,
The Rivers Sing.
Red Wine and Sugar,
Thembi Siddell.
and the winner is
Candle Snuffer.
Well, only a couple of things to say. Thanks especially to Annalie for being a good friend. Thanks to, in particular, Miles Mumford and Lawrence English. And of course, to my partner of 25 years, Leanne, who's about to undergo breast cancer surgery first thing tomorrow morning. But most importantly, thank you to Sean Baxter for telling me endlessly that I was just an old white blues player and that Steely Dan was a load of shit. Thank you.
To present the Intercultural Award, please welcome to the stage Community Cultural Development Agent, live streaming nerd, entrepreneur, former venue owner, and until recently, director of the What, E.L. Chipkovich.
Buenas tardes, Gaba Malamangil. I'm honored to present the award for Best Intercultural Act, and the nominees are Ajak Kwai, Amaru Tribe, the Black Jesus Experience, Gelare Poor's Garden, and Tio. And the Best Intercultural Act is Ajak Kwai. Unfortunately, or well, fortunately, Ajak has a gig tonight, so she couldn't be here with us. She's here on screen. Congratulations.
Thank you, Victoria Music. Thank you for an award and nominees, and thank you for you guys. I hope you will win tonight, and what amazing. And so it's really great. It's not about winning, it's about, acknowledgement, so you do more. So I just want to wish you a great night. Those who will win tonight, congratulations, you did it. And as we know, it has been very hard for us as a musician and artist. It's been very, very hard because the lockdown has been really one of the hardest things, And we made it, what a bunch of resilient people. So I wish you a very great night. And for the African artists who are nominated, I really feel happy because that it make us feel that we are part of the community. And good luck to all of them, and good luck to all of you guys. And my friend Emma Donovan, I just wish she won. She's a hard worker woman. And Kelly, all these sisters, and also, the ladies who made it in the music industry. Yeah, it's your night tonight. Enjoy it, and I couldn't be there tonight to just wish you and congratulate you. I am performing tonight, but one thing I just say, I love you all. Music is universal, and that's why I love music, and it doesn't have an agendas, and I think people like us to be nominated, they encourage young people in our community to be able to come out so they just not shrink in those ghettos. And thank you for Music Victoria, each of you. Thank you so much for your good work. Keep a good work. And thank you, and have a great night. Thank you.
Welcome to the stage, Chair of the Hip Hop Judging Panel and host of Conversations in Colour podcast, Sarah Iman.
Hi. The nominees for Best Hip Hop Act are Agung Mango,
I'm just super passionate about sacrificing his health for each your happiness at least. I'm happy for a couple hours, that's all I really need.
Briggs, Dreaming Now,
Shine now,
Man-Made Mountain,
Deep in the mind, reflections of wisdom design, refractions of light no line, dark fruit, wake could break that vine, bitter.
and lucky last, Pookie.
You gotta figure it. Try to shake it out, but still I haven't made it out. I've been thinking of a way that you could hold me.
And the winner of the best hip hop act this year is suspense.
The situation appearing is the curtain.
Streaming now.
As the foundational pillar, holding stolen wealth, deep drilled in, for these all spills perpetuate.
Neil Morris here, aka Dreaming Now. It is a privilege to be standing here in this moment. It is an honour to be standing here in this moment, and something I don't take for granted as a First Nations person, being able to participate in the powerful, beautiful, sacred thing that is song, which my ancestors have practiced for thousands of years. It has been central to our cultures across this whole broader landscape. And to stand here right now, to be able to even create song that has been distributed out into the world in a way that it can be accessed by many people is a surreal thing to me to this day. It's something that I'm astounded by the fact that we can even do that when I sit and think about it and think of where we started with music out on country, simply to be where we are now. It is truly an honour. It's truly special that our people are still here, still practicing song, and I'm grateful to be able to participate within that. And I'm honoured that I've been able to be nominated within these awards. And again, it's very surreal to be here in this moment. And I want to thank everybody that's been involved in putting this all together. And I want to acknowledge every single other artist nominated in this category and every category, and everyone creating song in a sacred, important, custodial way connected to your cultural values here in the now. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, everyone. Dumburja, Tomadamanga. Big love to all of you.
Folks, put your hands together for Groove in the Move Festival programmer, Main FM program coordinator and chair of the inaugural pop category judging panel, Rich Moffat.
Hi everyone. The nominees for the Best Pop Act are Alice Ivy, Alice Skye, Jeffrey O'Connor, Gregor,
When they come for you.
June Jones, and the winner is Alice Skye.
Stay
help that they let you know beforehand, so I just did not expect that I needed to come up here. Wow. Like a lot of people have said tonight, it's been such a hard few years, and I've had so many people that have kept me going during that time. My manager, Carolyn Logan, my bandmates, Sam and Kane King, Jen Clower, who helped us do that album. So many people that I can't think of right now. Bad Apples, my label, I love them all there. All the nominees. I can't believe I won a pop category. That's crazy. But thank you so much. I feel so lucky that I get to live here in the Kulin Nations and make music and share music, and I can't wait to do that next year and see all the nominees from tonight in real life on stage. Thank you.
Amazing. Congratulations, Alison. Congratulations to all our winners so far. Now, it brings me a lot of joy to introduce our next performer. Her 2021 album, Water, has earned her a nomination in both the Folk and Arts Access Victoria Amplify Award categories tonight. Please welcome Karen Fields with Mama.
Mama's gonna see you right, baby. Mama's gonna see you right. You've done wrong to many a man, and they're gonna catch you if they can. But Mama's gonna see you right, baby. Mama's gonna see you right. Only your mama's love can save you, baby. When you messed up your whole damn life. Only your mama's love can save you, baby. So mama's gonna see you right, baby. Mama's gonna see you right. That's your part, alright? Don't let me down. Times are tough and you feel like a goddamn fool. 'Cause it's all your fault and you're bound to hate. But one step up from the bottom of the whiskey glass is love, and who else in the world to us? Only your mama's love can save you, baby. When you messed up your whole damn life. Only your mama's love can save you, baby. So mama's gonna see you right, baby. Mama's gonna see you right. Only your mama's love can save you, baby. So mama's gonna see you right, baby. Mama's gonna see you right. So you come home a broken man, skin and bone and empty hands. But mama's gonna see you right, baby. Mama's gonna see you right.
Darren Fields, everybody. How good does it feel to hear some live music again? It's just a brilliant feeling. Don't forget, Melbourne Music Week is happening right now. I've been living under a rock. It runs until the 12th of December, and as always, the programming is absolutely fantastic. December is a busy month, and Music Victoria sends massive thanks to the City of Melbourne for its continued support. So thank you very, very much. Now we'll keep everything moving very quickly onto some more awards. To present the blues category, please welcome the presenter of PBS FM's Roots of Rhythm for 35 years and also judge on the blues panel, Helen Jennings, OAM.
Good evening. The nominees for the Best Blues Act are Aaron Pollock, Anna Shaunti, Blues Roulette, Dan Dinnan and Shorty, Josh Teskey and Ash Grunwald, and the winner is Dan Dinnan and Shorty.
You say the devil made you do it, and the angel led you to it. It was love. Love will make you do it every time.
Gee, wow, thank you. As they say, unexpected, but thank you. It's great to be back out, playing again, supported by wonderful people. Let's just support people. It's lovely to, be the support to this guy. Quite often the drummer is, considered the labourer, but, Dan Dinnan, equals, man. Beautiful.
I used to watch this guy play with collard greens and gravy, and just my jaw would hit the floor. And to become mates and musical brothers has been a thrill and an honour. I just want to thank community radio all around the country, but especially PBS and Triple R, for supporting independent music of all genres. Music Victoria, thank you. And I want to thank our music scene, all the other performers, the people that we get up with and play with and share gigs with, the venue.
Friends and family,
Yeah.
Beautiful, thank you.
Yeah, so this is to all of you guys. Thank you.
To present the Best Soul, Funk, R&B or Gospel Act, please welcome to the stage one of the judging panel members, independent art producer, radio broadcaster and host of 3 Triple R's The Score, Samira Farah.
Hi. The nominees for Best Soul, Funk, R&B and Gospel Act are The Bamboos, Emma Donovan and the Putbacks, Hiatus Coyote, Emma Donovan and the Putbacks.
7 o'clock in the morning, that train would roll in. A country link from Maxfield is looking for mine and his big skirt. Daddy would take my brother and me, we'll start running up the platform through the people.
Thanks very much, Emma. Hey. Firstly, thanks to Ozco. Thank you, Hope Street Recordings, everyone at the Hope Street family. Nick Herrera, and for mixing, the residents of The Grove for letting us use their facilities. Bender, Hiatus, thank you for letting us borrow Simon. Who else? That's all I can remember. Is that it? All right.
Mick, you're meant to remember everything.
Sorry.
I guess, yeah, my nephew. Just wanted to, give all my love to everybody in the category. Love yous all. Felt like, all of us there now. Izzy Mob, Kylie, Bamboos. Love yous all. Love everybody. Thanks for making this little bit of space for us here in Victoria. We love yous. Yeah. Thanks heaps.
Thank you also to Ali Webb for looking after us.
Can I just say a big thanks to my brothers here, the Putbacks, and to this incredible woman, Emma D. She just brings it out of it, like, it's insane the level of talent she's got going on, but thank you.
Introducing to the stage vocalist and songwriter, artistic associate of Melbourne International Jazz Festival Congress, producer at the Ian Potter for Performing Arts Monash University, board director at Music Victoria and chair of the Jazz Act of the Year judging panel, Chelsea Wilson.
Thank you so much. So lovely to be here with you this evening. The nominees for Best Jazz Act are... Woo, I'm excited. The Australian Art Orchestra. Andrea Keller. Audrey Pound. Menagerie. And the Rookies. All right, here we go. And the winner is Andrea Keller.
Keller, coming to you from my home in Melbourne. I'm sorry that I can't be there to celebrate with you all this evening, but I'm sure you're having a brilliant time, and I'm just here to say how exciting it is to have been nominated for a Music Victoria Award and to have received a Music Victoria Award. So a very big thank you to everyone involved in that. Particularly Music Victoria for all that they do for our industry, and I feel really fortunate to be a musician and to have had music in my life, and my amazing husband Mick and our children and all my colleagues that I've been able to stay connected with and continue to be creative with. So I'm really grateful for that and what it's been able to give me and those around me in this really difficult time that we've all been living through. It's so wonderful to be part of the Australian music culture, music industry. It's a scene that's really thriving, and I'm privileged to be a part of it. So big congratulations to everyone. heartfelt thank you to all, and wishing you a really good night.
Please welcome to the stage the host of PBS FM's Burning Bitumen and the chair of the Heavy Award, Kenny Lightfoot.
The nominees for the Best Heavy Act are Divide and Dissolve, Dr. Colossus, Faceless Burial, Growth, and Nicolas Cage Fighter. And the winner is Dr. Colossus.
They really don't give you a warning about this. Basically, Divide and Dissolve is probably my favourite act on the list of nominees. They're the most culturally significant band in this group. If we have any cultural significance at all, I hope it made people laugh during the last 2 years of pain, annoyance, and general disgruntledness of not being able to play shows. Thank you very much. Also, Mike's probably got a few in his mind. I want to thank Joel and Josh, who couldn't be here tonight, but hopefully they're live streaming. This is very silly.
Yes. This is what happens when you take a joke a little too far, but ha ha ha. I'd like to thank our partners and our families very much for pretending to understand what we do. But most of all, I'd like to thank our fallen brother Nath, original founder of the band, Nath Johnson. This is fucking hell, man. This is for you, dude. Hope you're laughing wherever you are, brother.
Our next guest is the host of PBS FM's Pyjama People and chair of the punk rock panel, Chris Pearson.
Thanks, Miff. The nominees for Best Rock Punk Act are Blake Scott, Civic, Mod Con, Plaster of Paris, and Tom Lincoln. And the winner is Civic. Congratulations anyway, guys. I'll say a little thank you on their behalf. Thank you very much to everybody here and to Music Victoria. Thanks.
Our next presenter is a DJ and broadcaster that plays under the alias Sue Frim, who is at the forefront of Naarm's underground electronic scene. She is the co-founder of QT BIPOC Club Night Collective Dutty and judge on the electronic panel. Please put your hands together for Charlotte Frimpong.
Thank you very much. Before I get started, I just wanted to acknowledge the loss of one of the nominees of this category, Daphne Camp. Who is a member of SAD. We send our love out to Daphne's bandmates, friends, and family. The nominees for Best Electronic Act is... Alex Albrecht. Female Wizard. Jennifer Lovelace. Repton. Sad. And the winner is Female Wizard.
Hi, if you're watching this, that means I won Best Electronic. So wherever I am right now, I can assure you that I am feeling very shocked and surprised and very happy. So thank you very much. I'd like to start by giving a shout out to everyone I was nominated alongside of. Such a great lineup of amazing artists. Very cool to share this award with you. And an extra special shout out to our late friend Daphne Shum. Such an honour to be together in this way. I'd additionally like to thank Thomas Ragnar, whose support has always pushed me to be a better artist and a better person. Amber Arizona, who without the release of my album this year would have been a lot harder. And I'd also like to thank my mum for everything. And just, yeah, thanks Music Victoria. And thank you to everyone that's supported me across the years. Yeah, for everything.
Congratulations, and we are whizzing through the ceremony tonight, and that just wraps up all the genre categories for this evening. But we do have a special announcement for you right now for the artists who've just won awards. And to make that announcement, please welcome our Minister for the Creative Industries, Danny Pearson. Give him a big round of applause.
Well, thank you, Miff. And look, it's so great to have Miff here tonight as MC. And I was reflecting as I was coming down tonight just what a mainstay Miff has been for live music in our city and our state for a very long period of time. And this year has been, and the last 20 months have been incredibly challenging and difficult. But the wonderful thing about Miff, and I think she's emblematic of the sector more broadly, sometimes it's easy when life is easy. Just go along. But when it's really difficult and challenging, that's when you really discover the true essence of people. And I know that when we pulled together the Long Weekender in June of this year, Miff was really up for it, came out, MC'd, hosted it, and it was just a great contribution. So I just want to acknowledge Miff for all her great work, because really there is no live music in Melbourne without Miff, in my view. Look, I'm just so pleased and delighted to be here tonight. This has been a really challenging time for the sector. In many cases, you were the first to be sent home and you're one of the last to come back. And it's been just so hard. But nights like tonight, I think, help us come back together, catching up with friends, reminiscing of what things were like before the pandemic. And it gives us a sense of hope and optimism for the coming months ahead of us. And, you can just see it. Melbourne's coming back to life. We are discovering our great love affair of this fantastic metropolis. And we're coming back to seeing live music. We're catching up with mates. We're seeing bands being played. The music bowl's coming back to life. It's a wonderful time. It's a joyous time. And it's a payback, I think, for how hard this has been and how challenging this has been for so many in the live music sector. So for all of you out there, and I gave Miff a shout out, but I mean, Miff is emblematic of all of you, for the struggles you've made, for how hard this has been. I just want to thank you. I want to acknowledge the sacrifice all of you have made, but I want to thank you for the fact that you've gone out and you've got yourselves vaccinated, and you've downloaded the Service Victoria app, and you're going out there and you're QR coding, you're doing all the things that we've asked you to do, and because of what you've done, we can celebrate. We can get back together, we can get back to doing the things that we love, the things that make us who we are as a city and a state. And so for me tonight, it's just such a wonderful chance to come before you and thank you. Thank you so very much for everything that you've done. I also have come to make an announcement, and I'm really delighted that this year the Andrews Labor government is backing all 13 Genre Award winners with $500 in prize money each, totalling $6,500. So I think it's just a nice way to acknowledge their contribution and the achievements that those artists have made. So look, I just want to thank all the nominees and the winners tonight. And again, I just come back to what I started with. It's been tough. It's been difficult. We've been battered, and it's been a really challenging time, but we've not been beaten. And let's make this summer come back bigger and better than ever. Have a wonderful night tonight, catch up with your mates, have a drink, listen to some fantastic live music, and I hope you get amongst it this summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny, for those kind words. That's very nice. I loved how he said she's been around for a very long time. I know, I'm old. That's okay. I'm lucky to be here. I've missed you. Big thanks, though, to Creative Victoria for those genre winner prizes. That's brilliant. We simply couldn't be the state of music without their support. Up next, though, it's time for the regional awards. And here to present the Best Regional Act Award, it brings me much pleasure to welcome to the stage proud Niyampa man, musician, songwriter, artist, business broker at Kinaway Victoria Aboriginal Chamber of Commerce and chairperson of Songlines Victorian Aboriginal Music Corporation, Brett Lee.
Thanks so much, Miff. So the winner of this category is going to receive $3,000 cold hard cash from Bendigo Bank. So put your hand together for Bendigo Bank. So Bendigo Bank has been sponsoring the award for 3 years now, and they've gifted over $30,000 to date for Victoria's regional artists and venues. So their support is hugely appreciated. The nominees for Best Regional Outer Suburban Act are Baker Boy, Bones and Jones, Darcy Spiller, Fen Wilson, the Teskey Brothers, so the winner is Baker Boy.
Hi everyone. Sorry, I'm not Baker Boy. I'm Travis Banker. I'm Baker Boy's manager. I'm honoured to be here on the lands of the Wurundjeri people tonight. Danzel couldn't be here, unfortunately. He was up at the Actors performing last night. But he sends a huge thanks to Music Victoria for their continued support, and thanks to Bendigo Bank for sponsoring this award. Danzel did send a video though, so I'll throw to it now.
Hey guys, it's Baker Boy here. I'm so blessed and humble to receive this amazing award. Big thanks to Bendigo Bank. I just want to say a big thanks to my team, management at Lunatic Entertainment, Select, and Island Records. And also, big thank you so much to the Baker Boy crew. You guys are the real MVPs. Hope you guys enjoyed the night. Once again, thank you so much.
And now it's time for a very special part of the evening as we move on to our very first Hall of Fame induction for 2021. Hall of Fame inductees, they've made a significant contribution to Victorian music and the cultural fabric of this very fine state. To induct tonight the late great Victorian music industry legend, Pierre Baroni, we welcome to the stage his best friend, Ginger Light, broadcasting colleague Vince Peach from PBS, and curator of Australian Music Vault and the Music Collection at Art Centre Melbourne, Liv Jackson.
Pierre's passion for music knew no bounds. He loved music and he wanted to share this with anyone who was interested, whether it was buying records, listening to a performance or designing a poster. Pierre put his body and soul into it. No half measures, it got his full attention. He had an amazing eye for detail and an ear for music that was legendary. The theme tune to his radio show and his posters are testament to this. We first met at a soul night at the Ritz in Fitzroy Street. This guy came up, started twiddling the knobs on the mixer. I thought he was a member of the staff, and he did this several times during the night. After I'd finished my set, he came over and introduced himself and started asking about the records. And so began our friendship. And a short while later, Pierre was a permanent guest on Soul Time, and in a slot that would become the home of Soul Groove 66 some years later. For the last couple of decades, Pierre would bring his little box of 45s into PBS at 3 p.m. on a Saturday, and in his own laid-back style and dry sense of humour, he would take thousands of listeners on a chronological journey through rhythm and blues to soul and funk. It soon became a Saturday afternoon staple. His amazing memory for obscure facts and the knowledge on who played on what was amazing, and he enthralled. He never went over the top though, giving you just enough to whet the appetite. We must also not forget the support he gave to local musicians and DJs, and maybe even inspired a few along the way. It's no surprise his mate Jimmy Barnes recorded a soul album. In 2000, Chris Chappell decided he would no longer continue at Cherry Bar, and Billy Walsh, the owner at the time, said to me, "We'll get Pierre in." And so began a 20-year relationship at Cherry Bar, which would still be going today if it hadn't been for COVID. Pierre's induction is well-deserved. He lived his life for the music, and he kept the faith right to the end. Sorry, Pierre.
Thanks, Vince. Thanks, Music Victoria, for giving me the opportunity to honour our friend Pierre Baroni and acknowledge his contribution to Australian music. Music was his lifelong love. As Vince said, he had an ear for sound and an eye for detail, a feel and a taste. And artists would come to him not knowing what to call their album or what the look should be, but he'd listen to the songs and say, "It's called this, and this is what it's going to look like." Pierre, he knew. He always knew. He had an exceptional feeling for music, whether it be his DJing and, record collecting, photography. He loved all of that, and he was able to travel the world through it. Pierre was encouraging. He would say, "Play what you love, trust your taste, and if you love it, the crowd will too." He was special. I miss my friend. I wish he was here to accept his award. It's so well deserved. Thank you.
Throughout my life, I often encountered Pierre's work without realising that he was the artist behind it. Growing up, we had albums in the house by Archie Roach, Jimmy Barnes, Deborah Conway. When I was 11, The Power by Vanessa Amorosi came out, and the image that was just showing before of a girl not much older than me in a bright orange shirt doing the muscle arms really struck with me as a strong representation of a female artist. I would watch his videos on Rage every weekend, Sorrento Moon by Tina Arena, Pash by Kate Sobrano, and Sister by Sister to Sister, which was one of my faves. Pierre was a prolific artist, and his work contributed much to the visual culture of the Australian music industry. He approached his work with integrity and passion, whether that was capturing his arresting photographic portraits, designing album covers, or directing music videos. I consider myself extremely privileged to be able to get to know him during the final year of his life and spend time with him, cataloguing his archive and hearing the stories behind all of the beautiful art that he put into the world. He loved music and he loved this industry so much, and it was so important to him that his work was preserved and accessible to the people that he photographed. We at the Australian Music Vault and the Australian Performing Arts Collection are proud to be the future custodians of his beautiful photographic archive, which will be protected and accessible for many generations to come. Thank you. I have one more thing to say. I nearly forgot to say, we've got some video tributes from two of Pierre's long-life friends and collaborators.
What can I say about Pierre? I mean, there's so many things. Pierre was a dear, dear friend of our family, a dear friend of mine. If I wanted to know anything about music, I would ring Pierre. And he knew where it was produced, who played on it, what was on the B-side, what the guy had for breakfast, who sang it. He was just an incredible depth and wealth of information about music. But it was more than that. I trusted Pierre completely with photos and covers for me since the early 90s right through to just recently. If anybody looks at the cover of Heat, you'll see me playing this Rickenbacker style guitar. And that was actually Pierre's guitar. And I made jokes about it, but said, "Oh, Pierre, that's so nice. You should give me this guitar, because you're not using it anymore. You're taking photos now." And at the end of the session, Pierre actually came up to me and said, "Here's the guitar, you can have it." And I said, "Pierre, I'm only kidding. That's so nice of you. I couldn't possibly do it." But, I was just teasing you. I'm really, I'm so sad that Pierre is gone. And Pierre knew he was going, and he left me his guitar, and it's one of my most treasured possessions. But I would trade everything, all the covers, all the photos, all the knowledge, all the guitars, everything, just to spend more time with Pierre. He was one of my dear friends, and I miss you terribly, Pierre.
At my kitchen table in southwest Victoria, on my mother's country. I first met Pierre Baroni when he'd done the artwork for my first album, Charcoal Lane, and I thought it was an amazing piece of art. And from then on he went to do another 3 albums. A beautiful artist and photographer, but most importantly, a beautiful man. So I'm proud and honoured to be able to induct Pierre Baroni into Music Victoria Hall of Fame.
A beautiful tribute there to a wonderful man, and very emotional too. That was just perfect. Thank you so much. Moving on for some live music now. We're going to enjoy the sounds of the beautiful Maple Glider. This is the new project of solo artist Tori Zeech, and her debut album, To Enjoy Is the Only Thing, saw her nominated this year in 3 categories. You're in for a treat right now, introducing Maple Glider to perform the song Swimming.
Watching the surface on the burning gas. A few times I nearly packed up my bags. You said, baby, please don't leave. There is so much we've left to see. Stay. Said I would marry you if I could get a passport too. Work in the land of riches, live our lives through pictures. Searching for fish while you're searching for me. You press your hands against the darkest spaces of my skin. Tell me my body has been so beautifully lived in. I almost fell apart when you looked straight at my heart and said, baby's room. We went to your mother's house, driving through the deep south, mountains and red wine. Best I've tasted in my life. You said stay with me. You pressed your hands against the darkest spaces of my skin. Tell me my body has been so beautifully lived in. I almost fell apart when you looked straight at my heart and said, baby's room. You said, baby, we're just bathing. You said, baby, we're just bathing. You said, baby, we're just watching the surface on the burning gas. A few times I nearly packed up my bags. You said, baby, please don't leave. Stay with me.
Foundation Award for Emerging Talent. Maybe I'll do that again because my mic wasn't on. To present the Archie Roach Foundation Award for Emerging Talent, we have two very special guests. Manager, consultant and board member at Music Victoria, an association of artist managers, Kerry Cannell, and acclaimed Indigenous soul singer and songwriter, already won an award tonight, best known for her work with the Rhythm Combo, the Putbacks, and also the Black Arm Project, the brilliant Black Arm Band Project, Emma Donovan.
Hey Mob, how are you? I'm really proud and really honoured to be standing here on behalf of Uncle Archie Roach and his foundation. I've just come on board as one of the members, along with some incredible Indigenous artists, Uncle Jack Charles, Sissy Shelley Morris, Cobbler Mob from WA, Auntie Gina Williams. And tonight, look out, the winner receives $3,000, cashed up, from the foundation. But yeah, just out of love for Uncle Arch, he's really proud of this and setting up this award. And biggest love and, you know, good luck to all of the nominees.
And also the nominees, Bakehouse Studios, have also kindly gifted the winner a free rehearsal package, which is deadly. So from Music Victoria, though, we'd like to say thank you to the Archie Roach Foundation and to Bakehouse for their support. So thank you.
So yeah, our beautiful nominees for Uncle Archie Roach's Foundation Award for our emerging black voices. Nominees are Alara, Cissy, Sister Bumpy, hey, Maddie, Cissy, the Mirandas, Yogas from WA, River Boy, Freshwater River Boy. Shaking, shaking, opening up. Hang on. Alara! Cissy! Is she here? Too beautiful, Cissy.
Wasn't expecting this. Thank you so much. Yeah, just a big love to all of the fam out there, all the other nominees. You guys, everyone. Yeah, I remember seeing Uncle Archie play for the first time when I was like 11 in Alice Springs, and I finally kind of started to understand what it meant to be Aboriginal, and then playing bass with him on stage, and then finally starting my own solo project. So it means a lot to me to be here, and thank you so much.
Oh, goodness me. I'm getting all emotional. Oh, dear. That was beautiful. Our last industry voted award for the night is a brand new category that's been established to shine a light on and recognise the contributions made by deaf and disabled musicians. To present the inaugural Arts Access Victoria Amplify Award, please welcome to the stage CEO of Arts Access Victoria and a member of the judging panel, Carolyn Bowditch.
Award to the winner. To steal Emma's words, we're cashing someone up. There were so many fantastic entrants, and we look forward to discovering and celebrating more deaf and disabled artists in 2022. And Bakehouse are also gifting a rehearsal package along with our award, and we're incredibly grateful to them as well. So, the nominees for the Arts Access Amplify Award are
Laugh about it.
Eliza Hull,
How do I get back there? How do I get back to you?
Gordon Coang,
I'm a queen of the
Karen Fields,
I need her, I need her.
Nat Barsh, and Rudely Interrupted. And the winner is Eliza Hull.
Feels like it was yesterday. All of those years went by when we were making it up. We made a promise to never change and never grow up. Some nights we got high, watching the sun come up. Strange how we were so in love. Now I push rewind. All those scenes come back again.
Goodness. I'm very emotional right now. Goodness, Thank you so much, Music Victoria. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Arts Access Victoria. Thank you to my manager, Lisa. Thank you to Gaga. Thank you to my long collaborator, John O'Steer and Charlotte Abrams. Goodness, thank you so much to my family and anyone who's ever supported my music. So just thank you so much. This award means so much to me. I'm a proud disabled person, and there are so many barriers for disabled people, and I feel like this award is just one step closer in reducing those barriers and reducing the stigma that comes with disability. For a really long time, I hid my disability for fear. There was so much stigma. And so this award just means so much to me because I'm deeply proud. And I just feel like it's just so important in just one step closer in eliminating these barriers so that young people that have a disability can feel like this is possible. So thank you so much.
Oh, congratulations, Eliza. Brilliant stuff. It's now time to move on to the public voted categories. So while the nominations were suggested by industry folk, this has all been voted by you, so this is going to be pretty special as well. First cab off the ranks for the public voted awards is none other than Best Group. Now, to introduce this award, I welcome to the stage music journalist, host of 3RRR's Window Seat, co-host of the music culture podcast Hit Different, and judge of the Australian Music Prize and the Music Victoria Awards, and absolute babe, Sosafina Fuamoli.
Thanks, Myth. Now, the winning group tonight will receive a $2,000 voucher to spend on Yamaha gear, which is pretty sick. The nominees for Best Group are The Avalanches, Emma Donovan and the Putbacks, Hiatus Coyote, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and Mild Life. Let's find out the winner of Best Group for 2021. Oh my gosh. Emma Donovan and the Putbacks.
I don't know if he's the one
Thank you again, public voted. That's an incredible honour against such incredible artists as well. So we feel very grateful and honoured to be chosen to receive this award. Thank you very much. Does anyone else want to say something? Maven, do you want to say something? Come on.
Sure. This group's been playing together for quite a while, so it's really nice to receive this award. Yeah, and feel very humbled to be amongst such great artists for this nomination.
Including your other band.
Including my other band. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love playing music with these guys. I always feel like I'm the icing on a beautiful cake when I play music with these dudes. And yeah, let's keep doing it.
Thank you.
Our next presenter is the host of Joy 94.9's The Sound of Now and also a judge for the Music Victoria Awards. Folks, put your hands together for Triana Butler.
Thank you, Miff Warhurst. Now, this category is Best Musician, and the winner of this award is going to win a $1,000 voucher to spend on Yamaha gear. So, the nominees for Best Musician are Amanda Ruff from Time for Dreams and Harmony. Andrea Keller. Davey Lang, Solo and UMI. Emma Donovan. Erica Dunn of Tropical Fuckstorm and Mod Khan. G Flip. Lance Ferguson of the Bamboos. Mindy Wang Mang. Napalm of Hiatus Coyote. And Stu McKenzie of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. And the winner is Mindy Meng Wang.
this is so surprising. Oh, thank you. I just, I wasn't prepared for this. I want to say, this really means a lot to me, and I feel like in the last couple of years I've been supported so much by friends and family, collaborators, Music Victoria, and the entire industry. It means so much for a migrant musician like me, and it actually makes me feel like Australia is really home. And I want to thank you all. I love you all, and I will contribute my music to the land that I love so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
To present the Best Album Award, we welcome a writer, DJ, podcaster and mascot who freelances for NME and The Age, judges the Australian Music Prize, AIR and Music Vic Awards, and would be honoured to DJ your next event. Mikey Carl.
Thanks, everybody. How about a quick round of applause for Miff, who's looking fresher than Fran Drescher? Thank you so much. The winner of this prize gets a media package from Placket worth $5,000, and the nominees for Best Album are... Alice Ivy for Don't Sleep. The Avalanches for We Will Always Love You. Emma Donovan and the Putbacks for Christopher. A lot of love. Gordon Coang for Unity. And Hiatus Coyote for Mood Valiant. It's their night. The winner is Emma Donovan, the Putbacks for Crossover.
We're taking it to the streets. Walk that beat. Get up and be.
Thanks again. It is an honour. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I forgot to mention, so it's actually kind of good to be back here. Thank you to Glenn Wilk and Paul Salmon with the photography and layout, but the clip as well that was shown then, we made that during lockdown, and that was all directed and envisioned by Wilk. So shout out to him again. Thanks to everyone else in this category, and Emma D and the Putbacks. Emma D, quick.
I just want to acknowledge two beautiful Aboriginal languages on Crossover. Ngarrindjeri language from South Australia, Anirubi Hunter's language. Having the honour of recording that with this beautiful band. Just having the honour of learning it and understanding that story. I want to acknowledge Gumbenga language in my great-great-grandmother's song that's older than all of us. Thank you.
Our next presenter champions young Australians with the push and works in music advocacy at APRA AMCOS. Who better to present an award for our songwriters? Introducing Sarah Gladys.
Hello, thank you, Meth. The winner of this category will take home $500 or smackaroos. The nominees for the best song are Alex Leahy and Gordy Dinos. Alice Sky, Party Tricks. the Avalanches, wherever you go. Jeffrey O'Connor and Johnine, for as long as I can remember. Hiatus Coyote, Red Room. Woo, cool. That was really hard to do without doing an Oprah voice. Okay, let's find out the winner, who gets the gabagool. And the winner is Hiatus Coyote, Red Room. Woo! Congratulations.
Well, this is a real honour. It's nice to finally win something over Emma Donovan and the Putbacks. There's a nice, healthy rivalry going on there, and as you know, Simon Maven also plays in that band, from our band. There he is. There's our boy. Yeah, thank you so much to everyone who supported us. You know, it's been amazing making this record. It's been amazing putting it out in the world. And, you know, it's just great to be back playing again, and you know, Melbourne's coming back alive, and you know, it's a beautiful town, it's a beautiful scene, it's great to be part of it, so love you.
I just want to add, I've been trying not to cry this whole time, but Emma just got me so hard just before, so. You know.
We love you, Emma. You deserve all those prizes.
Thank you to everyone.
Wow.
To present Best Live Act, please welcome Music Director at Triple M Melbourne and Triple M Hard and Heavy and co-host of New Music Podcast, Dug by Us, Chris Holland.
All right, here to present Best Live Act. Oh, live music, never leave us again. Thanks to the winner of this category, it will be gifted an outdoor billboard package worth $3,000 thanks to Civic Outdoor. The nominees are Amel and the Sniffers, Cable Ties, Kian, Wildlife, and RBG. The winner of Best Live Act. This brings comfort to me. Amel and the Sniffers.
Band for this year's awards. I mean, we've only played 2 shows this year, but that's good enough for me, baby. Yeah, thank you very much from everyone in Sniffers.
Please welcome to the stage one of our judges, music manager at SYN and independent artist, Karvesh Pillai.
Thank you so much. It's so lovely to be here. The winner of this category will take home a $1,000 voucher to spend on Yamaha gear. The nominees for Best Solo Artist are Alice Ivy, Baker Boy, Blake Scott, G flip. Gordon Kuang. Kylie Oldest. Liz Stringer. Maple Glider. Mia Ray.
You can call me crazy,
And Sampa the Great. And the award for Music Victoria's Best Solo Artist of 2021 goes to... Sampa the Great.
Music Victoria, thank you so much for this award. I want to shout out my team and shout out musicians I've worked with and collaborated with, because nothing ever is truly done alone. Shout out to you, Music Victoria, for supporting us musicians, and most importantly, musicians in Melbourne. And shout out to the musicians in Melbourne for pushing through this incredibly hard 2 years and still inspiring and still pushing onwards. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for this award.
To present our last public voted award for the evening, please welcome Music Victoria Awards judge and host of PBS FM's breakfast program, Milo Eastwood.
Thank you. This category is sponsored by Sound Merch, who are awarding the winner with custom-made merch valued at $1,000. The winner will also receive a free rehearsal package, courtesy of Bakehouse Studios. And the nominees for Best Breakthrough Act are... Ashwarya. Blake Scott. Cry Club. Maple Glider. And Shouse. And the winner is Maple Glider. Bye-bye.
You're asking me. Thank you. I would like to pay my respects to the Wurundjeri people, who are the rightful owners of the land that we're on, and to all First Nations people whose lands make up Victoria, or so-called Victoria. This is really just, you know, I play such a small part in Maple Glider, really. Like, I write songs and perform them, but so many other people help bring it together and have put their love and energy into it. So thank you so much to Tom and Joe at Paida and other Tom who, helped record the album, well, produce the album and played like so many of the instruments. And to just everyone who has, supported. It's actually been really weird how beautiful and supported I felt playing music this year.
and I'm really, really grateful. So this is just a reflection of that. And yeah, hope everyone has a good night.
Oh, congratulations. We're nearing the end of tonight's proceedings. A few more awards to go, but that's it for the public awards tonight. So congratulations to all of the winners and all of the nominees. We're so incredibly proud of all that you've achieved over the last couple of years. It's just been incredible. You're not only talented, you're resilient and amazing. So congratulations to you all. And as we head towards the end of the night, Music Victoria also want to take a moment to recognise those from the music community that we've loved and lost in the past year.
Hi there, how are ya? It's been a long time. Seems like we've come a long way. And now the storybook comes to a close. Gone are the ribbons and bows. Things to remember and places to go. Pretty maids all in a row.
Beautiful stuff. And if, like me, you're feeling already emotional, that nearly tipped us all over the edge. That was a beautiful tribute to some wonderful people that we have loved and lost. Okay, moving on to brighter things. It's time for a special Hall of Fame induction right now, and it is my pleasure to begin to induct the disco queen and pop icon Kylie Minogue. And to do so, we welcome to the stage music journalist and podcast writer for Listener, Cameron Adams.
Hello. In Australia, we don't celebrate success enough, which is why it's brilliant to see the highest-selling Australian female artist of all time, Kylie Minogue, inducted into the Music Victoria Hall of Fame. Now, everyone knows Kylie and her music. Maybe she was the soundtrack to your final high school disco or your first Mardi Gras. But when everyone knows you, life gets weird. However, Kylie has not only been an international A-list pop star since the 80s, she's done it with grace. No one has a bad word to say against Kylie. Even back in the early days when the press wrote horrendous things about her, things you could never get away with saying these days, she never became bitter, she just became more successful. Her work ethic is the stuff of legend in the music industry, and it's no accident that when she played to a record-breaking crowd at Glastonbury 2 years ago, it was on the Legend stage. These days, I talk about the Spotify mindset where musical genres no longer matter. Kylie had that figured out 30 years ago and has pushed the limits of pop ever since. She's duetted with everyone from Nick Cave to Kermit the Frog. She's flirted with indie, rock, country, jazz and house, while always keeping her default setting of disco. And while she's the epitome of the modern global pop star, Melbourne has always been home to Kylie. It's where she grew up singing Olivia songs into a hairbrush. It's where she recorded Locomotion, hooning from Ramsay Street to Sing Sing Studios after Neighbours had wrapped for the day. She's personally handed over every one of those iconic outfits, from Charlene's overalls to the gold hot pants to the Art Centre, and she's a patron of the Music Vault, the Australian Music Vault. And while songwriters, producers, record labels and musical trends have come and gone, there's only one constant in those 35 years, 80 million record sales and 95 singles, and that is Kylie herself. It's almost like she knows what she's doing after all these years. Kylie's still in London. She sent us a video message, but she is moving home soon, so the award will be staying here in Victoria. So here's Kylie.
Victoria. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people, traditional owners of the land on which the awards are taking place tonight. Thank you, Music Victoria, for this incredible recognition. I am so honoured. And thank you also for the amazing work you do on behalf of the artists and the music community in Victoria. Obviously, this is extra special to me as this is my hometown, the place where my musical journey began, dial it back to 1987 when Mushroom Records released my first single, The Locomotion. This led to opportunities I could never have imagined and only dreamt of. So my deep gratitude to the many, many, many people who have been part of my journey, including and especially the one and only Michael Gudinski. Congratulations to everyone being celebrated tonight. I'm just sorry I'm not with you in person, but I look forward to seeing you real soon. Mwah! Thank you.
Oh, a very worthy inductee into the Hall of Fame. We love you, Kylie. Fabulous stuff. Well, everybody, that looks like it's it for tonight's proceedings. It's been amazing. It's been a wonderful evening. It's been great to dust off the sequins, me personally, and to get out again, and the shoulder pads as well. That always helps. But you've been a beautiful audience as well. Thank you for coming along for the ride tonight. It's just been really, really special, and I feel really honoured to have been involved in tonight's proceedings. It's true. Oh gosh, I even got a drum roll. I love that. Boom, boom. Music Victoria, though, sends a huge thanks out to its major partners and also to its industry supporters. Big love to event partners Moshtics, Brick Lane Brewing, Channel 31, and to the interns and volleys from JMC who helped to stage this event tonight. Music Victoria also thanks its board, staff, advisory panels, and of course, its members. So thanks again to the judges and chairs, and thanks to you, the voting public. Well done. And don't forget, if you want to catch up on any of the nominees or any of the winners this year, you can check out Music Victoria's Spotify playlists. And also, the best thing you can do to support Victoria's music industry is to use your wallet. That's right, you can buy some local music, you can go out to gigs now that we can, subscribe to community radio. Without RRPBS, this would not be the city that it is, the amazing music city that it is. And also donating to Music Victoria and Support Act and the wonderful work that they do there. But to finish off tonight, I'll keep you out of suspense. It's a group that have really just cleaned up tonight, essentially. Amazing. What a year for Emma Donovan and the Putbacks. Their album, Crossover, came out, swept the awards pool. They have won everything tonight, and here they are going to perform for you folks. Put your hands together and enjoy this final performance. Emma Donovan and the Putbacks.
I don't know you.
so jealous.